something that's like a today special, but it goes all week long. So we have for you, it's a little far away. We have for you a brand new launch. I can't wait to try this. This is what we call the BIGwig Volumaker. It's $39. This does so much more than just give you great volume. It also is a scalp treatment, a dry shampoo, a mousse, a pomade, a hair thickener, all of that. You just choose the fragrance that you want. If you want this in the lemongrass, the amber vanilla, or the aqua de coco. It's $13 in free shipping and handling. You shake it to wake it. I'll get a sample out here. You shake it to wake it, and you just put a couple drops, massage it in, and you won't believe the volume you're gonna get. Dennis Simeone is joining us. We like to call him the ingredient hunter. And of course, we'll see his beautiful fiance, Amanda, joining us shortly. But I cannot believe, I haven't tried this yet. I'm waiting to get a sample. So you just put a little bit in, right, and massage it in your scalp, and that's it?
When you get it home, you take, there's a little, I don't have it on, but you just take this off. There's a little screw that comes off the cap, and you're going to shake it, and you'll hear it. It's a liquid, but once it touches your skin at room temperature or warmer, it turns into a gel. So you take the gel, and you're going to put it directly, obviously, onto the scalp, and then when you're massaging it, it's going to now turn into this patch. Like, it goes invisible, but it gives you this lift like you've never seen, because it's literally, there's fibers that are micronized that lift from the root area that give you this lift, that you can apply it on clean hair, but you can also use it as a blow dry solution as well.
Oh.
If you have a round brush, it'll give you some grip. It's so versatile. It basically does everything.
So this is like a serum. So I just put a couple dots. I'm gonna try that right now. So you just put it in your hair?
Yes, like directly onto the scalp.
Okay.
Your root area, then just start massaging it and you'll see. It just starts lifting your hair up.
So
with
again,
yours, it'll happen even, like, you're gonna get crazy hair.
Okay.
Big hair.
Oh my gosh, does that smell so good? Which one did I just use? So I just put it in, and then I'm just gonna rub it in so I can use this in wet hair. Oh my gosh.
But you don't feel it. Like, there's no hold to it. It's not gritty. It doesn't have that dry texture to it. It almost goes completely invisible.
This is insanely good. Can I use this every single day?
You can. You can use it a couple times a day, but it stays with you. You can even wet your fingertips next morning with water and reactivate it, because it creates this micro scalp patch that lifts all day long.
Oh, I see why you call it BIGwig.
Okay,
oh my gosh, Amanda. Is this not the best?
I love it. I love too that you can't feel it after it dries down. It's not like gritty or tacky or sticky, and you can bring a brush through your hair.
Oh, look at that. Oh, it's so and
good.
It's hard probably for you to get any kind of lift.
Yeah, my hair is very heavy. I have a lot of it, so it is hard to get lift, especially at the root here. So it's perfect for me.
All right, how many of us would love to have 4,000? I'm gonna calm it down now. Wow. 4,460% more volume. I just put in like two, I put in one drop here, one drop there. I have never seen volume like this, 44 times more hair. It feels like my hair is thicker. And just one or two drops like this, and then you massage your scalp and you're activating it. It feels like a serum though. It's hard to describe the feel.
Yeah, it's a unique texture to it. It's almost hard to explain, but it's not oily, it's not heavy, it's not sticky. There's no waxy texture to it. It creates a lightweight bond to the hair and scalp. You can use it wet or dry. It's that thermogel, again, that technology, mess-free, but it's targeted. Her hair is huge.
Look at that.
And look, do you have to go big with it? You can do whatever you want with it. You don't even have to get volume if you don't want volume. It's just the fact that it's a wearable treatment, so you can wear this to bed as well. So it's treating. It's also working to cleanse your hair, so it's going to get rid of any malodor. So the rambutan seed extract that we're using, we have it in the 3XL as well. Yeah, it removes any malodor to it. There's no silicone, so there's nothing building up on the hair as well. So that's a really good thing. The fact that it stays with you, but no buildup, it's a positive.
We are very busy on this. I've never seen a product like it. And Dennis, I've worked with you for many years now, and I have seen all the
Long
products you
time.
bring. You don't bring just any type of styling. Look at my hair. I am shocked. There's no teasing, there's no spray. This is volume at the root. If you have thin hair and you're somebody who's using a lot of hot tools like I do, and you're using a lot of sprays to get volume, you just put this in at the root. This is dry hair. And again, every time I put my fingers in, I activate it. You choose your fragrance. I just used that beautiful Agua de Coco, but we do have lemongrass and we have the original amber vanilla. I have never,
Yes.
like I said, you've done a lot of products. This is like a big, it's like a wig in your fingertips. It's so hard to
literally,
describe.
You know, I know. No, when I was, and this was during COVID, I had a lot of time on my hands. So lab-wise, all I was doing was testing new ideas and new textures. But this one, the fact that it works with temperature, change in temperature, that means anywhere where we live, because it's really hard to create one product that can work with every type of hair, every climate. We're from, up here it's already winter. We went from summer into winter literally overnight. It went from, you could be in a bathing suit to, okay, now it's freezing outside.
Right?
So those extremes, your hair, everything changes. But this ingredient that we're using, it changes with temperature. So it basically stays neutral no matter what happens. There's nothing else like it on the planet.
There is nothing,
So to
ladies.
create this, no.
Look at this. This is all I use, maybe like 4 drops, and then I just keep massaging it in. It's almost
expands.
like a serum. Look at this consistency. It's like a serum. It's cooling too the minute it touches your scalp. And then again, just by rubbing it in, you're activating it. It really is the most unbelievable product. That's what gives you volume at the root. That's where we need it. So you can use it in dry hair. You can use it in wet hair. To me, it's almost like liquid Velcro rollers.
You know, I said that earlier in a show that it reacts the same way as if you had rollers in your hair. Obviously, you're not going to use them. Imagine if you did. So it's just going to hold. It creates a bond, and then when you bring in, if you bring in a Velcro roller or a round brush, same kind of thing, it activates it. So the heat, as opposed to melting it, it actually creates a stiffer bond. But you don't feel it because it's always moving, because there's always a change in temperature. So it goes from a stiff bond to a light bond, like to a liquid bond with a change in temperature. So if you were to put this in the fridge, it would turn even more to a liquid. But as soon as it touches at room temperature or at our skin temperature, 90 degrees or so, it literally instantly gelifies. So it holds the actives wherever you put it, and it stays there for a very long time. And that's king. And queen, if you can get that active to stay there and remain and keep, for a longer period of time, you get a better treatment. And that's why, volume-wise, I don't care what hair you put it on. As long as you got fingertips to give it energy, you will see a change instantly.
I mean, these are, like, I'm impressed, and they're right next to me. I mean, it's hard to believe a product like this exists, but it makes so much sense to finally that we have a product that can get to the root of the problem. If you've got thin hair and you're someone who's constantly teasing and you're saying, how do I get that lift at the root? I just put 1 drop here. Every time I massage my scalp, I kind of reactivate it. So again, it's like always walking around with your hairspray or whatever. So if I ever want to get a little more volume, that's all I'm doing. I'm just reactivating that product on my scalp. So here's what's happening. We're incredibly busy on this. I just use the Agua de Coco, which is that beautiful soft coconut. Very, very popular. The lemongrass is just that. It smells just like lemongrass. The original, the OG, there it is, the amber vanilla. If you'd like that, you've got to be ordering that. Over 2,000 ordered. So if you're someone with thin, fine hair, fragile hair, and you want to get, gosh, it feels like honestly, Des, it feels like I just kind of teased all my root area, and it was just this product. It is so good.
Look, a man thinks that I got abducted by aliens. Because some of the stuff that I've been working on, she'll come into my room and just say, what's that? Don't ask. It's getting kind of bizarre, but hey, that's the thing. I'm a little different than everyone else when it comes to creating a product. And sometimes, I have to stand here and explain something that never has been done before. And this base that we're using, it came from the eye care, really, from eye drops, because I damaged my eyes. I ended up in the hospital. It was in Europe, actually. And these drops that they put in remained in the same spot which is bizarre for me because my eyes are so sensitive. I would know because if I use Visine or anything, I squeeze the whole bottle to get one drop in. That's me, but they were able to put one drop, and that one drop, it was medicated. It held in that one position in my eyeball, and I could see it, so I had to have it. And I used it as a transport, a carrier for actives, and I started playing with the texture, and that's how that was born. And once it started touching the scalp, because it's not a silicone, it's a natural blend that I was able to create with the resins, so that's Brew Bronco. It's incredibly light. And they're all like sacred resins that date back thousands of years that they've been using. And then we have the coriander resin. So I found resins from all over the planet and created the ultimate bonding, if you want, bonding experience, and called it a wig.
Yeah, this, you know, I thought I loved wig in the can. This is, I mean, look at her hair. Ladies, you just put it at your scalp.
That's heavy.
It's not heavy at all. It's hard to describe. It almost creates like a liquid tease in your hair. But it makes your hair feel thicker and fuller and healthier. I really, it's hard to describe. It's hard to put in words how cool this product is. 4,460% more volume. It's called Big
Yeah,
Wig.
the clinical is nuts.
That is absolutely an insane amount of volume. And again, all I'm doing, I'm not putting any more in. If I just touch my hair, look how it reactivates itself.
It reactivates it.
Is that
No,
so
exactly,
cool?
because you're just creating a hotter environment, right? So basically you're raising the temperature up. And that's why if you wear it and you go to bed, so at 9 p.m., everything changes. Our body goes into repair mode. Our temperatures go up. So you wake up in the morning and you got volume.
So cool.
Can you change it? Yeah, you can. And just with a little bit of water, you can reactivate. But it stays with you until you literally wash it out.
I'm telling you, it is the neatest product. It's for all hair types, all hair lengths. Again, to me, it's like little Velcro rollers right at your root.
Exactly.
So we're sharing with you all the different fragrances. We have about 3 minutes or sell out. This is not on auto ship. So again, you shake it to wake it. It's $30 off. If you're even considering it, $30 off today. So we just went through the fragrances. I love the Agua de Coco. That's one of my favorites. We do have the Lemongrass, which is fresh and clean. And then don't forget the OG right there, and that's what we're calling the Amber Vanilla. So again, if you want to lift, maybe you've got that one spot in the back, just put a little bit there, rub it around, boom.
Yep.
Look how it comes back. Gianni.
Yeah, it'll plump
this
it
is
up.
So good.
And so eventually I'll probably put some color into it too, and it'll act as a root cover-up, scalp cover-up as well. But for now, we'll just stick with the invisible patch. Here, you've seen the heavy hair. Can we lift it? Yes. What happens with baby fine corn silk hair? With Midge, you know Midge, her hair's incredibly fine,
Yeah.
but geez, we've resurrected that hair over the last few years. Look, if you stay regular with it and just follow what I'm telling you about, don't overwash your hair. Midge is getting younger and younger as opposed to, like, and that's why I said it a long time ago. And that age is just a number. It's up to us whether we accept it or not.
Look at
You don't
that.
have to.
No, and you know what I love?
Like, I'm
We're gonna
104.
Oh, I know. I'm right behind you. I'm 101. But you know what? To look at
us.
Midge, right? I know. I feel older. Oh, I'm just glad I'm
Yeah.
alive, right? Some days you're just
you don't
like,
see the cord that's holding me up.
no. Every day is a blessing. Every day that we're here and together and share. I love sharing great products. This is such, when you think about hair, what have we had to put on our roots? Teasing, spraying, teasing, hot tooling. What do we have right now that not only is getting to the root, but look, I'm just gonna put my fingers in, I'm reactivating right where I put it. Look what it does. It actually has memory and hold to it. I'm also getting a great treatment for my scalp. Of course, I'm gonna use my fingers to kind of calm it down, but I'm getting that lift that I want. So again, it has memory to it. It's also a dry shampoo. So it's also giving me like a hold as well. All of that today, that's the beauty. And then I can just kind of, or if I want to reactivate, I put some down here. Off to the side, I put some on the side here. So I can reactivate and get that lift that I want. There's not another product on the market that does this. That's why you can take any style and maximize that volume, hence the name BIGwig Volumaker. I love that name. And today we get to try it, all free shipping. Look, I love that you brush it out and it comes right back to life. Look at this.
Yeah, and that's why a little goes a long way. You just got to get used to it, but you shake it. That's number one. You have to shake it every time you use it. And when you dispense it, just go a little bit, because that little bit, you'll be shocked at how much you can spread it. Do a little test on your hand, and then you'll understand how fast that it creates this patch, like if you just do it on your hand, and you'll understand when I say that you can't feel it, but you'll be able to see it and what it does as a result. But the fact that you'll see this, if it's on your hand, you'll see a bit, it's not even a real shiny either. It just has almost like a semi-gloss finish to it, but it's on you. And as you move your hand, you'll see it. It just moves with you. And that's the cool thing. So it holds all the actives. So that way it's targeted, which there's nothing out there really hair-wise that can create a target and stay on the target. Our heads around. Everything that you put on your scalp, it ends up rolling around. This one, the opposite happens. So I put a line on my hand, and it's not dripping. If anything, it's starting to turn solid. I left it on for a bit, but then I massage it. It's like putting a thicker gel on. But that's the cool thing about it. And I've spread that amount from here down to my fingertips. So that's what I mean. A little goes a long way. You'll feel it. It starts going almost like to a rubbery texture, and then it's gone. And that's the trigger. When you know you're getting to that point, then you don't have to massage anymore. That's the end of the target for you to get it to lift and create the volume.
And I've got very heavy hair as well. We have a big hold going on right now. Last call on Amber Vanilla. So if you want to get the Amber Vanilla, that's the OG. You've got to be ordering now. We have it in the lemongrass, which is fresh and clean. I'm a big fan of the Agua de Coco. So again, that's also very fresh,
That
clean.
one's special.
Oh, isn't it? I love this one.
Well, and it's done, right? Because it's spring, summer. So I don't know about you guys, but we're in winter now.
Oh, see, I was just
Quebec,
putting it in.
yeah, the igloos are being built.
Yeah, exactly, right? Just a little bit, just drops. Put it right at your scalp, massage it around. It's not frizzing your hair. It's just, your hair feels thicker at the root. You have more volume. We're giving everyone 1 more minute to pick this up, and then that's it. It is our weekly deal drop. Like I said, it's like little Velcro rollers right there where you need to lift at your scalp. It volumizes. It's a scalp treatment too. It's also giving you what dry shampoo can do, absorbing some of that excess oil. So for those of us that wake up with bad head, and you're just saying to yourself, Amy, I don't want to get out all the hot tools. I got to keep calming this one down. Look how big, I can't calm it down. Getting out all the hot tools and the Velcro rollers, I just put a dot right back here. I'm just going to, look what it can do to your hair. Do you see that?
Just by energizing it. It's just a change in temperature. And that's the big thing about it, that like most products, when you do that, maybe at first you get lift, but then later on, no, because it's literally turning it to a liquid, or you're that's why you get over the stylist, no one can touch your hair because you're afraid it might fall. This one, you'll be like, touch me, move it.
Right, exactly, that's crazy. Okay, if you want to pick it up, you've got to be ordering now. I'm going to keep this one out here. I love this. This weekly deal drop.
It's dyslexic, just like me. It's backwards.
Bravo, Amanda and Dennis. That is amazing product. That's another winner there. That's insane volume. So we have more weekly deal drops like we just had with Kathy, with the 24 karat gold cream, as well as the 24 karat gold drops. We had those available for you. So stop by hsn.com, check out all of our weekly deals. But now we're going to talk about, like I said, this is a hair intervention, holiday hair intervention. Before you say, you know what, Amy, I'm going to cut all my hair, I'm going to do something drastic. It's Friday.